This is Reza. Welcome to my channel. Please kindly subscribe, write anything that you want in comment, like. This thing gives me more motivation to continue my job. Thank you very much for visiting. Today I'm going to talk about multimeter. With each other we can do some experiments. Here you can see a sample multimeter and its cable, some resistor with different value, with different resistance, breadboard, batteries, and some other things that we'll do some experiment with it. A multimeter, this is an ordinary piece of multimeter, and two cables, one red and one black. This cable is used to connect multimeter to an element that we're going to measure resistance, current, or voltage. This cable has two ends. This end, I remove this, and this will be connected to here. I tell you which one to which. And these two are the pieces that we connect to the element. All multimeters have a circuit which is written COM, C-O-M on top of that. COMs mean common. So we connect the black cable to COM. There are two other circuits here. Some version of multimeter may have more. And in my case, you can see on top of that it's V omega milliampere, which means that for measuring voltage, resistance, and current in milliampere, we can use this one. And the other one is 10 ADC. 10 ADC means 10 ampere. So for a milliampere we use this port, and for when it's more than 200 milliampere we use this one. Ensure that if you lose long pin, your multimeter may be diffused. So it has a fuse inside, and if you do that, the fuse will burn. Other things you can see is that it's within 10 ampere maximum on fuse. So if ampere became more than 10, it will be diffused. The other one is 6 VAC DC, which shows the range of current and voltage that this multimeter can handle. For now, I connect the other circuit to the common pin for resistance, voltage, and the other things that I have, you can see different type of resistor, which we are going to measure the resistance of them, 2 battery and 1 breadboard to make simple circuit and measure different parameters of them. You can see some number on top of that. So the top of that is off. It means that it's real off and does not measure anything. Here on orange you can see V with tilt near that, which means alternative current, direct current on other side. In this area resistance, this area ampere. So I turn it now and I set on direct current. And now we start our measuring. Now I start with this battery. So I know what is the voltage. It's 3.7 volts. So I said that it's the battery, so it's direct current. And I set that on 20. We can guess the voltage of different batteries. I set that a little higher than the things that I guess on that. Now I connect that. This to negative and this to positive. You can see it like that. this to negative, this to positive. 3.82. So it's the accurate one is 3.82, not 3.7. Now I do something else. I connect the pin reversely, the common, which is the ground, which is negative, to positive head, and the positive one to negative, to see if it had my multimeter or something else. 3.82 negative. So do not worry, if you connect them wrongly, nothing happens. It just shows a negative sign. Anytime that you see a negative sign, it means that they're connected wrongly, reversely. Nothing else. Now I connect another time. Oh, I disconnect, connect, hold. Sometimes the current changes over time, and you cannot read it. So you can press hold, and the number will be fixed. See? It's disconnected, but it still shows the number and H in the corner, which means it is hold. So this is battery. I have another battery. Positive, negative. Let's try this battery to see what happens. So I connect this thing. 1.6. So the battery of the voltage of this one is 1.6. Very easily. For measuring that again. Now it's 20. Let's change these things to 200. It was 1.6. Now I change it to 200. Again 1.7. I change that to 600. As I change that to a higher number, the accuracy decreases. Now I change that to 2. See? When you select the smaller one, it shows more decimal number, and it means that it shows more accurate number. But anyway, even if you select some other thing, it does not mean that it doesn't show anything. Now we did some experiment and we saw how can we measure the voltage. Other parameter is the resistance. I show you how can we measure resistance. Now I'm going to measure the resistance of this thing. I know that it's 100 ohm, but assume that I do not know that. So I said that here you can see the sign of resistance. I set that to 200. I connect that to the two end of that. 9.3, the resistance of this element. Now let me measure another thing. This thing is on 200, but this is 330 ohm. So let's connect that and see what happens. It shows 1. See? It shows 1, it means that the range is not calculated. Now I change that to next step. Yeah. Now it shows that 327. It's based on kilo ohm. So 3, see that again. 327 kilo ohm means about 330 ohm. Another resistance with Taiwan is 10 kilo ohm. If again the maximum is 2. Now I connect that. Again 1. So if it be 1, you should increase that 1 step and then you should measure that again. 10 kilo ohm. So this resistance is 10 kilo ohm, and you saw that there. Now I do a few more experiments. If you like that video, please like, subscribe, and if you like that I show how to work with oscilloscope, how to read resistance, or any other thing, please write in comment. Of course, I will check that, and based on your comment, I will make my new video. Now I connect some resistor on breadboard. On breadboard, now this thing, all negative in this line, positive in this line, they are connected. The other things are connected row by row. I mean that in each row, all pins are connected. So I connect one resistor here and another resistor here. So you see, one pin is in common. Now I measure the resistance between these two. It's 1, so I increase that. Another time. 20.2. So 20 kilo ohm, because each of these have 10 kilo ohm, and I connected them serial. You can do more experiment by yourself. You can measure different things, for example, wire, resistor, anything that you have. And if you have any question, any suggestion, please write that in comment.